Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. And these past couple days I have really been, this past weekend actually, so the 11th and 12th of July, I decided that it was time to get caught up on my Project Pocket Life album for 2020. It's the first time I've started at the beginning of the year, and we are now officially at week 28, I believe. So we are halfway through the year, and I have everything now caught up until last week. I'm still working on last week's layout. So this is the album that I'm putting it in, and it is just one of the post bounds that I turned into a ring bound. I posted a video about how to change that. Some people amaze me. Anyway, if it's not your cup of tea, you don't have to adjust your albums. I do, because I like the album to sit like this, not like this. Okay? Because, let's be honest, this is what you're getting out of this $20 album. It is going to be big, and it's going to fall apart. This way, I get that much in there, okay? And it sits like this. Do I get many more layouts out of it? Probably 20 more pages can go into this, but it's not sitting at an angle. That's why I do it. This is a free country, and anybody can do whatever they want. I just want to say that real quick before I get hammered on why I do that. Here is my cover sheet for my Project Life pocket page. So I just put like the most important things to us. This is Let the Venture Begin. This right here, I am going to put a big 2020. I just haven't got that far yet. This is me and my son. That is all three of us, my son, me and my fiance, and the two puppy dogs. At this time, my fiance has a daughter, and she was not really spending a lot of time with us. She's a teenager, and she has her own life with her mother, so she wasn't with us a lot. So I did not get her on the cover page. She does make an appearance in the book. So I took this apart because it's just too hard to slide it back and forth. So this would be week 1. And you will see my style has changed since the beginning of the year till now. I kind of pick a color scheme and roll with it. Just going to give you a little overview. So, you know, I've used this. And they're all 2 pages. They're with the exception of one that's 4. Just got some chipboard. And I kind of treat them as this is a page, this is a page, this is a page. The only thing that I do is make sure that, like, you know, I was putting these in here as I got to the end, a couple months in. I forgot and didn't do it. I did not get the journaling on these first ones, but I do have the Simple Stories foam stickers for Best Year Ever, and I have split them up into what I considered to be January, February, March, April, May, June, and moving into July. And I have used those at some point in the spreads here. I picked red for this week, so what I do is I just go through all my Project Life cards. I pull out red. I actually print my pictures first, then I cut them up so I can see if I'm going to need filler cards, okay? Some weeks I need filler cards. Some weeks we're lucky if I can get journaling on anything. Some weeks I added real big the week because there wasn't a lot going on. Still have journaling to do. And I will probably make a bet that I will never go back and journal, which is why I started journaling on some of these. Some weeks, you know, I would just grab any old folder, any old page protector that was sitting behind me that has pockets in it, and I started working with it. So like this is black. I was in the beginning starting to like pull out some other embellishments from my like little embellishment cubbies down here. And this weekend alone I challenged myself to use this, and there was one in there from Pink Paisley, which the Pink Paisley is just down to a couple now. A couple sheets that I have, and my goal is just to use these two up. I do not use them for anything else, and I still have like 3 or 4 more sticker books. So once those are gone, I will grab some more, but I'm making it work. But see, I was bringing in some thickers and just kind of whatever this week was purple. Black, oh, purple, okay. Then we moved into February, and I do pull that every time. Then it's brown. And as you can see, sometimes I needed to spread the pictures out. And then you'll see, sometimes I don't, but you know, it just depended on what was going on that week and pretty much how I was feeling, you know. Some days there's, you know, not a lot going on. Here's February 2020. There was not a lot going on. Now these I just took 2 of these 6x6 cards and used some washi tape to adhere them together. Yellow week, don't really have a lot because there's a lot of filler cards. This is, I did a rainbow week because I started looking at my Project Life cards sit right over there. And whatever I had more of, like yellow, I don't really have any more yellow left. You know, stuff like that. So actually, no, I have yellow. I don't have any red left or any orange, which is great because right down there that you can't see, I have about 3 or 4 more Project Life boxes that I have never opened. I picked up at Tuesday morning and I was like, score, great deal. Yeah, it's not a good deal if you never use it. So I have this little thing that I keep over there and it's all in, so I'm pulling out of that, and I've actually, it's a desk organizer is what it is, but the cards fit in there just perfectly, and I have cleared out about 4 spaces, so I'm going to get into those new ones and get them used up as well. And again, just some randoms in here. This week was a very slow week in my life. This was week 12, also known as the St. Patrick's Day week, and the week that I became a stay-at-home forever person. So then I kind of just took pictures of random things that was happening around the house, which was not a lot. Dogs sleeping. My dogs sleep a lot. That is what I have realized in the past, 4 or 5 months. My dogs sleep a lot. Some yard time. Here's his daughter, the pink week. Then we get into spring. Start doing a little bit more because I just start taking more and more pictures, because this is when I realized I had worked on it again. I was like, Lord, I don't have any pictures. Like, I have just a whole bunch of cards. So then I started taking more and more pictures. We get into a blue week. This is Easter. My son got all his 2020 graduation gear. Then we move into another pink week. I like #red because when I get married, my name will be Rebecca Ann Dykeman if I choose to change my last name again. And then, you know, so we're getting a little bit more. Getting to another yellow week. And now we're on, like, I've got 2 on a little bitty card here, trying to get it all filled in. And then we went bigger, and I'm trying to get more and more in there because more things are happening. It's getting warmer. We're cleaning up the yard. We're planting flowers. We're living our best life. See, and then here's one where I've got 5, 6. I can't count. May, another one of those little squishy stickers. Now this is, you know, I started working on this. Now you'll see my embellishments start to just diminish because I'm like, it's more about telling the story and not what it looks like. My scrapbooks are going to have most of these same pictures. I mean, not like the pillows, obviously, but most of the big events will be told in my scrapbooks. I went with gold because, well, I hadn't used gold yet. Then we moved to a red and kind of coral because this is when I ran out of the red. And I was literally just pulling gemstones and just random bits out of those 2 books, which, like I said, I've got them combined down to 1 book, and half of the red book that I showed you is, you know, Christmas and fall. Excuse me. A blue week. This is when we start moving into my son's graduation. Another pink week, and this is like all the stuff that we had. Like, this is crazy from what my yard looked like. What is this? Just like 4 weeks ago, people. It's crazy how much time, work, and effort we put into this. I mean, this is, I don't even know if you can see that, but like these are like, you know, we sprayed weed killer and ended up finding this landscape and killed all the grass because most of our yard was apparently weeds. This is my baby boy's 12th birthday, hymns and ode puppers. And then now it's like, it's getting crazy because there's so much going on. And this is my 4-page layout. So I put everything that happens that wasn't related to the next event that happened. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry. Hold on. Then we get this. See, and then here's like, it's starting to come together. And this is everything. This is the week that I have 4 different layouts for just in here because there was just so many things that needed to go in this week. And so I have the page inserts that aren't quite as big. So this was everything that happened before that. And then here's my little page insert. My son graduated high school, and this was the COVID graduation that me and my family attended. So I just kind of got all that on there. And then one more, and then the back of this is finished, but I've got the other page to do of this. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like my flip through, and hit that subscribe button below. I love all questions, comments, and concerns that you have. Please leave them below, and I'll get back to you. Thanks, guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye.